Hi everyone. Today I want to try OpenClaw and learn what all the hype is about. So we have a lot of people hyping it up. Gary Tan has a bunch of tweets. He's like the head of Y Combinator right now, that it is a revelation and it made Claude move up its roadmap in 3 months. And now there is another agent called Hermes agent, which apparently is even better than OpenClaw and everything else. But I want to know what OpenClaw actually is. So I'm going to download it and try it out and share those learnings along the way. So on the website, it says that it's an AI that actually does things. It clears your inbox, sends emails, calendar, check-in for flights, all from WhatsApp, Telegram, or any other chat app. So these are testimonials. Quick start. So I'm going to download it because this is the easiest path for people to follow along. Okay, let's try it. Okay, I was hoping that was going to immediately download it, but it didn't, so I have to read this. But I don't want to read all this, I just want to download it. Okay, let's see if there's a link. For downloads, there's not. This is literally just the changes. Okay, I guess we'll do it the old coding way. So we'll copy this. I'll open my terminal. So while this is running, let's see what it says here. Runs on your machine, Mac, Windows, or Linux, Anthropic, OpenAI, or local models. Private by default, your data stays yours. Talk to it through WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, Slack, etc. Persistent memory remembers you and becomes uniquely yours. I like that the data is yours. That's awesome. It can browse the web, fill forms, and extract data from sites. Read and write files, run shell commands, execute scripts, full access, or sandbox, your choice. Extend with community skills or build your own. It can even write its own. Okay, so 50 integrations, works with all of these apps. And then these are more testimonials, news, sponsors, documentation. So the founder of OpenClaw got hired by OpenAI now. Okay, let's see what this says. If you need to have Node first in your path, run this for compilers to find Node. This is a homebrew finishing and install cleanup. The important part, Node 22 was installed, but it's keg only. It's not automatically added to your path because another version of Node may already be in use. To use it, then verify with Node version. Okay. Version. Okay, 22. So let's go back and attempt to download this again. Okay, so I think that it's almost done installing. Okay, so security, please read. It's a hobby project and still in beta. Expect sharp edges. By default, it's a personal agent. One trusted operator boundary. You can read files and run actions if tools are enabled. A bad prompt can trick it into doing unsafe things. It's not a hostile multi-tenant boundary by default. If multiple users can message one tool-enabled agent, they share that delegated tool authority. If you're not comfortable with security hardening and access control, don't run OpenClaw. Ask someone experienced to help before enabling tools or exposing it to the internet. Recommended baseline pairing/allow lists plus mention gating. Multi-user shared inbox, split trust boundaries, separate gateway credentials. Ideally, separate OS users host sandbox, least private tools, shared inboxes, isolate DM sessions, keep scores out of the agent's reachable file system, use the strongest available model for any bot with tools or untrusted inboxes. Run these two commands regularly. I feel like I should save those commands. I will also save that for later. I understand this is personal by default and shared multi-user use. Requires lockdown. Continue. Okay, let's continue. Setup mode, quick start or manual. Configure details later via OpenClaw configure. We'll do quick start. Anthropic, Claude. Oh, okay, so I need to select which model I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna use OpenAI because I have credits. Let's do that. Codex, OAuth, API keys. So basically, you need an API key in order to use OpenClaw. If you have an existing ChatGPT subscription or Claude subscription or any other that does not work, you have to actually like go to this website, platform.openai.com, or whatever the equivalent is for the other model providers, and you have to purchase credits, and then you go here, API keys, and then you create a key, and then you copy it, and then you come here, and then I enter my API key. Okay, next I select the model, enter model manually. Whatever, we'll keep the current default, although I think this model is more expensive, but I can switch it later. Model 5.4, our most capable frontier model. Select channel, Google Chat. Okay, I think I'm gonna do WhatsApp because why not? Should I do WhatsApp or should I do message, iMessage? Okay, honestly, WhatsApp is what I use the most right now, so I'm gonna connect to WhatsApp. Yes, scan this QR code and WhatsApp link device. Gonna go to WhatsApp and gonna go to my profile, and then there's an option there that says linked device. So link device, and then it's gonna allow me to scan this QR code. Logging in. Let's see. WhatsApp asks for a restart after pairing, waiting for creds to save. This is my personal phone number. Okay, I have to obscure this as well. Okay, web search. Web search lets your agent look things up online. Choose a provider. Some providers need an API key and some work key-free. I use Chrome, but it needs, I guess, an agent-compatible browser. Okay, I don't want to do one that requires API keys. So let's do Brave search. Perplexity search also requires API keys. Brave search API. Okay, I just pressed enter. No Brave search API keys stored. Web search won't work until an API key is available. Get your API key here. Skill status, eligible 10, missing requirements 42, unsupported in this OS, 0, blocked by allow list. Okay, let's see, how do we get API keys? Okay, so we have to pay for something else now as well, which is simply using, yeah, I don't know about this. I don't want to pay for another API key. I feel like there's like some slotification that's happening where all services are tied. Okay, we're just gonna continue. Install missing skill, 1Password, Apple Notes, create, view, edit, delete. Okay, we'll select Apple Notes, so I'm going with my keyboard arrows. Please select at least one option. Press space to select, enter to submit. Got it. Okay, space, Apple reminders. Don't know what that is. I don't know, honestly, like, are we supposed to say yes to these? Like, will it not have mapping capabilities if we say no? To manage emails. I wish they had like a list of essential skills you need, because right now I don't know which ones I actually need. Okay, I'm gonna research this a little bit and then get back to you. Okay, so I took a little break and did a bit more research to figure out what the heck skills are. So there's, okay, how do I summarize it? Basically, earlier I was like, oh, I'm gonna give a bunch of access to these things. And now I'm like, nope, I don't want to give access to anything, not all of my Apple Notes or reminders. So basically, yeah, you have to be super careful with what skills you select and whether there's like malicious agents behind it or security risks. So for now, I'm not going to install any skill. I'm just going to try to get it working, and then I'm going to add skills along the way that I actually need. I already feel pretty like eerie about connecting and linking my WhatsApp. So yeah, I was just reading these Reddit threads and stuff. So there's lots of like skills that are infested with malware, so you have to be careful. And then the other thing is like so many skills do require like their own API keys for this external service. And then so you're spending, like you start spending a lot of money. And a lot of like the hype around OpenClaw right now is the potential, not necessarily like the deliverable right now. So you can like read these threads. It's a pretty popular subreddit. Okay, so we're just going to continue the installation for now without adding any other, but I don't think it's going to let me. Okay, skip for now. We're going to say skip for now. Set Google Places API for Notion, no. 11 Labs, no. Hooks let you automate actions when agent commands are issued. Example, save session context to memory when you issue new or reset. Hooks are small scripts that run when something happens inside the gateway. They can be discovered from directories and inspected with OpenClaw hooks. Internal hooks, web hooks. We'll just do like okay, installing gateway services. Onboarding complete. Use the dashboard link above to control OpenClaw. Control UI. Okay. Open the dashboard URL and paste the token in Control UI settings. How to connect. Start the gateway on your host machine. Get a tokenized dashboard URL. Paste. Okay, failed to start. Another gateway instance is already listening. Okay, then let's get this tokenized dashboard URL. Okay, we have it finally running. So it's run locally. Ready to chat, type a message below / for commands. What can you do? Summarize my recent sessions. Okay, let us play around with this now. I can actually work inside this workspace, not just chat. For example, I can edit files, write code, debug, and run shell commands. I could already do that with Claude Code. Research, summarize, analyze images. I'm best when you give me something concrete. Summarize, set reminder, draft a plan. Okay, here's something concrete I actually need help with. So can something like this actually help me? I want a YouTube thumbnail for this video. So let's see what it can do. There's lots of options here. Overview, cost. What is this related to? I don't understand. OpenAI, top providers, YouTube, create a YouTube thumbnail for my plan for my latest video. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, yes, I can do that. I checked the workspace and I don't see a recent video, so send me one of these and I'll start. The YouTube link to thumbnail text, and then 3 style vibe tech tutorial, I guess. Okay, let's see. I don't understand why I had to connect with WhatsApp earlier. Agent skills. So yeah, there's tons of skills and I don't know the security vulnerability of each. I guess we're gonna wait for this and then see what happens. Okay, so this ran a bunch of things and accumulated some money, and then finally it made these thumbnails, which I don't even know why it asked for the link for my YouTube if you're not even gonna, like, a link to the YouTube video if it's not even going to like capture an image from there. This is very generic. And why did you ask for my YouTube? Okay, so it cost me basically 50 cents. Almost 50 cents. So this is my OpenAI API key spending. It cost me 50 cents to create this generic thing, which I could have just found on a template in Canva. So far it doesn't have the ability for frame abstraction. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna give it a video file and then have it spend a bunch of time trying to process it and cost me a bunch of money again. And then if I do a screenshot, okay, you know what? Let's be a good player and try to provide a screenshot and see if it can. Oh my god, it's gonna redo this around this actual still, and it's gonna take forever to do that. Can I even open another chat? Okay, well, this is again running and spending money to probably give me an output that looks extremely generic and unoriginal. Let's see what else we can do. So we did the installation. We did this, like we provided a model, an API key, set the gateway, opened our dashboard, chat from your phone instead, the fastest channel. Okay, so we did those. Onboarding overview. I feel like a lot of the solutions in AI right now are, they don't have problems. Like, they're solutions in search of problems. See, I knew it. It's going to do so much processing. Okay, let's see the personal assistant setup. Okay, let's see. So it says a dedicated WhatsApp number that acts like your always on AI assistant. Always set channels.whatsapp.allow from, never run open to the world on your personal Mac. Use a dedicated number, so don't use your own WhatsApp number. I used my own WhatsApp number, so I need to disconnect that. And I do have a second number I can use for WhatsApp, so I'm lucky, but for instance, if someone else only has one number, now they would have to purchase a number in order to do this. Heartbeats now default to every 30. See, like you have to get a second phone number. If you want this, if you link your personal WhatsApp to OpenClaw, every message to you becomes agent input. That's rarely what you want. I wish it said that before it told me on the onboarding page to link my WhatsApp. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to go to my WhatsApp settings right now, and I'm going to remove this as a linked device. Okay, build a landing page, Claude design. Okay, this is not that good. I could literally do this on Canva myself. I don't understand. And again, we've spent over $1 creating this one simple thing. Okay, I'm gonna try to get my second number running on WhatsApp, and then I'll start recording again. I guess I am gonna use this since I paid $1 for it. Okay, so I joined their Discord to see what people are using OpenClaw for, and there's just so much hype. I don't know what else to say. It's not really evident like what people are using it for. Amazon review mining. Okay. So this is like what people are actually using it for. And the other thing we have to keep in mind with AI stuff, just like with crypto stuff, is that there's a lot of malicious actors and opportunists. Okay, so this person built an agent that lets WhatsApp, Discord, or any other voice messages be sent to whisper-based transcription API via Cloudflare tunnel, which converts speech into text fast and reliably. Again, why? Why? So this is, I guess this is someone who's using OpenClaw. Okay, this seems like something we can comprehend. Find the 10 most interesting repos related to the recent leaked Cloud Code source code. Okay, and then they make posts out of it on social media. Okay, I feel like that's pretty cool. Okay, so here's some other tasks I would like to do, which is I want to get a summary of the latest trending tweets and topics on my X account, because I don't want to waste my time being pulled by that algorithm, but I also want to be in the know of what is happening in tech. So let's see. Also, I could not get my WhatsApp. The iPhone right now doesn't support multiple numbers in WhatsApp, so I can't get it to work, and I don't want to set up a WhatsApp business account. I might connect Telegram to this because I don't have a long history in Telegram and test it. So let's see. I'm not going to send a screenshot. Export your XFeed data to a file. Okay, don't want to do that either. We set up a small fetcher using X API access or browser automation on your machine. It saves recent tweets, topics, and then I summarize it on a schedule like every morning. I can directly log into your, I want fully automated. Tell me what you need to accomplish that. X API. Let's see if we have to pay for this. I want to create an API key. Okay, so I have to sign up for an X developer account first. Okay, we couldn't find the page you're looking for. Let's see. Okay, so to be fully automated, I recommend logged in browser automation, not the X API. If you want what's trending on your account, the API usually won't match that. A real logged in browser will. What I need from you: confirm the approach, use browser automation. We'll use browser automation. A dedicated browser profile logged into X. Chromium, once logged in, including 2FA if needed. Don't send me your password. Okay, so this is like where that WhatsApp integration would be helpful. Let's do browser automation. What do I need to do to set that up? Okay, if I can get this to do this task, I will be impressed in the sense that this is different from what I can do with Claude right now. So earlier we didn't pick a browser, so I'm really confused if this is connected to a browser or not. Do you already? Okay, the other thing annoying with AI is if I tell it like how can you make sure you're only selecting one profile from Chrome, it will basically lie and say that, oh, I don't access the other ones, but then it will actually access the other ones. So I'd rather like just create a new like browser, install a new browser and just use that. Use the same Chrome app but launch it with a different, completely separate user data directory. Okay, create isolated profile now. Okay. I also wish this had like a little chime. Ooh. Okay. So that did it by itself. Okay, so it did open the window for me, but if I log in here and this closes, it will lose access to it. So I don't understand. There's no... We are going to get something productive out of this, I promise. I thought I had to log into a Gmail account in that Chrome to save things, but it says no when you log in. So log in now. Okay, I will log in now. Sandri. Okay, I am logged into. Great, I'm wiring up the automation now and I'll smoke test it against your isolated X session. And then while it is doing that, I'm going to set up my Telegram to connect to this. Let's go here and figure out how to connect to Telegram. Create the bot token and bot father. Okay, not gonna lie, this is too much text for me to read. So we're just gonna ask OpenClaw directly, but it's still working on wiring up my automation for X. Like I expected earlier, then every time it closes the window, it's obviously going to log me out. And this was like, no, that's not a problem. Like, yes, it is a problem. So open Telegram, the app. So I'm gonna do that. And then it says to, oh, okay, that's like my automation. It logged me out again. How can it not? Yeah, this has the problem that it will always log out when it closes the Chrome instance. But it doesn't realize that's the problem. Whenever you reopen the Chrome instance, it will always log me out of everything. So I open Telegram. I have to type @botfather exactly like that. So basically you search for @botfather and then it opens this thing. We'll just read what it says. Botfather is the one bot to rule them all. Use it to create a new bot accounts and manage existing bots. Tap start. Okay, so open Telegram and chat with Botfather. Confirm the handle is exactly that. Run new bot. So /new bot. So I type it in like that and then I send. All right, a new bot. How are we going to call it? Choose a name for it. Follow prompts and save the token. I'm just going to call it OpenClaw. Good news, let's choose a username for your bot. It must end in bot, like this. Sorry, this username is already taken. I'm sorry, but that's kind of stupid. I thought this is my private bot. Congratulations on your new bot. You can find it at this place. Now you can add a description, a bot section, and profile picture for your bot. By the way, when you're finished creating your cool bot, ping our support bot. Use this token to access the HTTP API. Okay, save the token, configure the token, and DM policy. I have no idea what this means. I also have no idea where I'm supposed to put this. Also, let's see what's happening here. Okay, so I told it that every time you close it, it restarts it. I won't reopen it. I can run summaries on schedules while the window's still open if Chrome quits. And the current, okay, so now it fixed its thing, and it won't log out anymore. Okay, logged in again. Okay, meanwhile, we're trying to connect to Telegram. Configure token NDM policy. And I want to ask this, but this is currently in session, and there's no option to create another chat window, I believe. Well, people say you can do things like clear or new, start a new session, but I don't want to clear this session, clear chat history. Like I want to keep this and then, you know, do another window. So I guess we'll ask Claude. Okay, channels config link. I think I saw this here before. Search settings. Channels configure. Can I just write Telegram? But no, why would it be so intuitive? It obviously wouldn't. Okay, we're gonna try to run this through the terminal again. Configure. I've survived more breaking changes than your last 3 relationships. Okay. Okay. Workspace model, web tools, gateway, channels, plugins. Okay, so we have to select channels, which I guess the description did say that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, and I have configure link. I have Telegram. Enter Telegram bot token. Okay, I have it, so I'm going to do that. Telegram access warning. Your bot is using DM policy pairing. Any Telegram user who discovers the bot can send pairing requests. For private use, configure an allow list with your Telegram user ID. How do I do that though? Okay, I have to ask Claude what this means. Approve their pairing code so it's not dangerous, but get your Telegram user ID. Let's get our Telegram user ID. I have my Telegram user ID. The Telegram messages to yourself don't respond with anything. Oh, okay. I'm kind of slow. So it's saying to create a new chat, not with yourself, but with this thing called user info bot. So user info. Okay, so it's not responding again. Okay, I have to try a different bot because this one's not responding. Bot, I tried this bot and it did reply with an ID. So I'm gonna go and run this. Okay, we're finished here. Configure DM access policies now. Yes, pairing recommended. Allow list specific users. Okay, I have a numeric ID. Let's type it 8. After I entered my numeric number, it went back to this menu, so it did succeed. So we're done configuring things. So now my policy should be a lot better. And if we go back to chat, let's see what it's done here. Okay, check only once per day and send me a report every day at 11 a.m. Yeah, I know the setup of this is painful, but hopefully the juice is worth the squeeze. One last blocker, the actual scheduler is being rejected by the local OpenClaw gateway because this browser session still needs pairing approval for cron actions. Open the local dashboard if needed. I'm already on there. Approve, pair this current browser session if you see a pairing or authorization prompt. So maybe I have to go here and do this. Paste the WebSocket URL and token above. Okay, I think I need to do this, but this will open it in this window instead of the other one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. But if I copy that, then it should open it here. Yep, it did. Okay, paired. Okay, Telegram. What do we do after we did this? Start the gateway and approve first DM. Pairing less Telegram. Pairing approved Telegram. What the heck is code? That's not token. Where do I get my code? Okay, I have to ask this to Claude again. Find your boss chat, the one you created with bot father. Okay. Send start. Bot replies with a message containing a pairing code. It is not replying with a message containing. Dude, it's literally not doing that. Not replying. Okay, the bot doesn't respond. That means the gateway isn't running or it isn't connected to Telegram. Let's diagnose systematically. OpenClaw status. Telegram status is okay. Token config. Okay, so this should give me the status of my channels, and I guess it will give me the same thing, which is that Telegram is okay. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, so basically there was a space when I copy pasted my token, and I think that was the error. So I fixed that. Too many arguments for status. I fixed that, so now this should now be good to go. Now send start to your bot. You should get a pairing code reply. Telegram configured, running, mode polling, token config. Okay, so now if I go back to my, it works! Oh my god, it's typing now. It's gonna give me a pairing code. Okay, next, we have to go back to the other window. I don't know what this command does, but let's just run it and see. Your config is invalid. Your assumptions, no pending tele. Okay, that didn't do anything. Let's do OpenClaw pairing. OpenClaw pairing list, Telegram. Oh, I think this is supposed to send a request for pairing, but it's not. Okay, apparently I shouldn't expect a pairing code if the bot is already chatting normally to me. It means that I'm connected to the LLM. I guess when I created an allow list earlier, it removed the necessity for a pairing code. Okay, let's see. Test Telegram connection now. The scheduler is available now. The only missing piece is your actual Telegram chat session. I don't see one yet. Please send one session. Known message. Oh me. Add the bot to your group, then set channels.telegram.groups and group policy to match your access model. I'm going to ask trusty Claude. Okay, so this is for chat groups. It's irrelevant for me right now. I'm checking the Telegram channel status directly, then I'll tell you whether it's a block or is the channel itself or just a missing chat session. I found your Telegram direct session. I'm sending a live message there now. I can't use normal cross session send here because of session visibility rules. So I'm sending the Telegram test through the scheduled delivery path instead. I'm still waiting for the message to arrive. It sent me a test and I did receive it on Telegram, so the connection is live. We're almost done this thing of just like aggregating the trending social media posts. It says the one last thing I need to do is, if you can approve it in the OpenClaw dashboard pairing area, I can finish wiring the daily Telegram report. Look in the main overview screen for pending device approval card or banner or a button like load approvals. Exec approvals. I see. Okay, I finally found it. It was here in devices and notes. Okay, perfect. I'm creating the daily 11 a.m. Telegram job now. Cool, it's gonna run the full thing. So I'm expecting to receive it now. So cron jobs. Okay, yeah, so this is a cron job now. It will like look at X and then it's gonna send me an X digest of like whatever things I specify. I think I just said trending topics to my Telegram. Interesting. Okay, finally I received it. Okay, it's done. Daily X digest. Every day, sent to Telegram. Okay, so I have to keep this other Chrome window open. I'll look into how I can close it, I guess. If you want the window, then yeah, shorter. Okay. And then I can adjust it basically. So this is like the example of the digest it sent. I just logged into my Telegram web portal just to see what it looks like. So this is like what it sends. So the main themes, lots of AI, dev, tooling, humor, and frustration, plus a bit of startup, social app snark. Feed was lighter on actual news than vibes. LLMs are like a brilliant employee who never stops working, but is also a compulsive liar. Probably worth opening. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna end this video here. Oh, actually, something else that might be interesting to do is look at my usage. So I spent almost $8 right now. Wow, 15 million tokens. That's insane. I have a bunch of OpenAI credits right now, so I don't feel attached to this numeric value. But if this was coming out of my own pocket, I don't know if I would pay money in order to get my feed sent to me daily so that I don't scroll X myself. I'm gonna conclude this video. This was my first time trying OpenClaw, and I can definitely understand a little bit of the hype of like, oh my god, it's capable of doing all these actions like a human, like, you know, browsing X and seeing what's actually trending and things like that. But I think the real value it delivers is yet to be realized. Like right now, I'm not super inspired to use it for a particular thing, but if I do get inspired to use it for a real problem I have, then I will make another video and show how I use it for that. But for now, I think I get the gist of it. I'll do a follow-up video in like a couple weeks or something if I use this more.